Well, a big blow to the central government, where the Supreme Court has formed a panel now to probe into the allegations of Pegasus, a software that was allegedly used to spy on political leaders and journalists. The topmost court of the country has also lashed out at the centre, saying that the state cannot get a free pass every time by raising national security concerns. Here's more on that.
Big Pegasus Snoopgate blow to centre. The Supreme Court on Wednesday appointed a panel of experts to probe allegations that Israeli spyware Pegasus was used for surveillance of prominent Indian citizens, including key opposition netas. The three-member Supreme Court bench, comprising Chief Justice N.V. Ramanna and Justices Surya Kant and Hema Kohli, appointed former Apex Court Judge R.V. Ravindran as head of the panel. Eminent technocrats Dr. Naveen Kumar Chaudhary, Dr. Prabhahan P. and Dr. ASHWIN ANIL GUMASTE will be the three technical members of the panel, with ex-research and analysis wing official Alok Joshi and Sandeep Oberoi.
The court itself has been deeply conscious of aspects of national security, and what they say to the centre is, look, you say what you're doing is legal. Explain to us how it's legal. Explain to us what process there is to choose to surveil these people. Court gave them the option, which they rejected, of saying, don't tell us that you're using Pegasus, but tell us how you are choosing people.
The panel will probe if Pegasus was used to spy on any Indian citizen, potential victims, and steps taken by the centre. It'll also probe if the centre acquired the spyware and if any government agency actually used it on any citizen. The Apex Court also had some scathing observations to make against the centre, slamming it for its vague reply and rejecting its limited affidavit, telling the government that the state doesn't have a free pass to snoop every time an issue of national security is brought up, but adding a word of caution for petitioners, saying that right to privacy is sacrosanct but has some limitations.
Rejecting the centre's national security argument, the Apex Court has asked very clear questions. Has any state agency or entity ever purchased, procured or used the Pegasus spyware on civilians? And if so, how and under what procedure? Who and how was this surveillance authorized? All of this will now be probed by the technical expert committee overseen by a retired Supreme Court judge. The court has made its point very clear. The centre should have answered its questions in the court itself.
Why was the government resisting an inquiry? What is it that the government is worried about? What do they want to hide and from whom? The other factor, which is very important, is that the government wanted a committee of its own choice. This again creates doubt in the minds of people.
Several opposition heavyweights figured in the potential list of snooping targets. The Supreme Court verdict will now give opposition another tool to attack the centre. With Anisha Mathur in Delhi, Bureau Report, India Today.